Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to speak about a story that touches on both fame and family, on motherhood and vulnerability, and on how public figures like Cardi B can still surprise who's not with glamour, but with honesty. Recently, the rapper and cultural icon Cardi B revealed the name of her third child, a beautiful daughter named Blossom. That name alone is powerful, symbolizing growth, renewal, and resilience. But what made this revelation even more impactful was not just the name, it was the pain and truth that came with it. Because in the same breath that she introduced Blossom to the world, Cardi B also opened up about something deeply personal: Offset's absence as a father. This wasn't a PR stunt. It wasn't a music video. It wasn't a fashion campaign. It was raw emotion, a moment of truth from a mother trying to do her best in the spotlight, under scrutiny, and all while raising 3 children. Now let's take a step back. Cardi B and Offset, once considered a power couple of hip-hop, have had a complicated journey. From secret marriages to public breakups and reconciliations, their relationship has often played out in front of millions. And through it all, Cardi tried to hold the family together, not just for appearances, but for the children. But the truth has a way of rising, and now, as she introduced Blossom to the world, Cardi admitted that Offset has been largely absent from this chapter of their lives. She didn't yell, she didn't curse, she didn't even blame. She just shared, and in doing so, she reminded us that even the richest and most famous among us can feel alone in parenthood. Some might say, why should we care? She's a celebrity. She has money. She'll be fine. But let's not forget, money doesn't raise children. Emotion does. Time does. Presence does. And the pain of a missing father, even in the most luxurious home, is still a pain. By speaking out, Cardi B gave a voice to millions of women, especially single mothers, who are navigating life without consistent support. She peeled back the layers of fame to show that love, heartbreak, and struggle do not discriminate. She said what many mothers feel but often stay silent about: I'm doing this on my own, and it's hard, and that takes courage. In a culture that often blames women for failed relationships or demands they suffer in silence, Cardi did the opposite. She was honest, unapologetic, and transparent. The name Blossom is meaningful. Think about it. Flowers don't bloom overnight. They need sunlight, care, and time. Naming her daughter Blossom wasn't just poetic, it was a message that despite the difficulties, despite the tears, something beautiful can still grow. And Cardi is determined to help her daughter bloom. Now, let's talk about Offset. This is not a speech to attack him, but it is a reminder to every father, whether famous or not, that children don't need perfection. They need presence. They need to feel safe, loved, and remembered, not through gifts or Instagram posts, but through hugs, bedtime stories, and showing up. When a mother is forced to explain why the father doesn't come around, it's not just a parenting challenge, it's an emotional wound that lasts for years. Offset is a talented artist, but Cardi's words were clear. He hasn't been around like he should be, and that matters. But what matters more is that Cardi didn't let his absence define her journey. She's raising her kids, she's making music, she's building a brand. And now, she's doing it with the weight of both roles, mother and father, on her shoulders. So what can we learn from this? We learn that vulnerability is strength. We learn that parenthood is more than biology. It's about effort and commitment. We learn that even the strongest, loudest, boldest women can hurt and still keep going. Cardi B didn't reveal Blossom's name with a grand celebration. She did it with a mix of pride and sadness, a realness that resonated far beyond the stage. And in doing so, she created a moment that wasn't just about a baby, it was about accountability, responsibility, and the truth that being a parent isn't always easy. To all the mothers listening, your strength is unmatched. To the fathers who show up, your presence is a gift. And to those who haven't been there, it's never too late to change. In conclusion, Cardi B's story isn't just celebrity gossip. It's a reminder that behind the fame are real lives, real struggles, and real moments of triumph. She named her daughter Blossom, and just like that name, we hope this story blooms into something better for Cardi, for her children, and for all parents doing the best they can. Thank you.